Hey Google, stop. Test, test, test. All right, cool. That's working. Oh, yeah. Up the gain. Test. Test, test, test. All right. Here we go. Oh. There we go. That's better. Kinda. Much better. A little bit better. All right. Can't remember if I put an NVMe on this thing or not. I don't think I did. I don't think I did. One way to find out. Hello, boys and girls, or just boys, whatever, whoever's watching. Hopefully we don't have any drop frames this time. I think we're gonna be good now that we're on substantially better internet. Okay. So that's off. Actually didn't need to loosen this one. Build with Java. Oh, that's right. I did not put an NVMe on this yet. Excuse me. I'm not sure what we're going to put on there as far as an NVMe. I feel like we should do PCIe Gen 4, obviously. We have quite a bit to work with, though. Gen 4 drive. I have one. This is a 980 Pro 500 gig, which that's fine because we actually have a 2 terabyte drive with this kit. Okay, so this is what X570. The box. Where's the box? What's in the box? There's the box. How's everybody doing today on this fine Friday? This hot as balls Friday in Tennessee. Oh Revan, you're fine, buddy. Puppy. My poor pupper. Something that most builders don't do that should do. Just take your NVMe screws out. Take both your NVMe covers off. And put the stand and the screw in, even if you're not using it. That way, you never lose it. Because it's real easy to lose that stuff. Using kind of a weird mix of hardware, but that's what I have. So, using a 500 gig PCIe 4.0 NVMe and a 2 terabyte SATA SSD. Because that's what we have. I guess I should post that we're live in the Jawa Discord. Let's see. Oh, sorry, I probably deafened people out there. If anybody was on there. All right. That's right, they do some weird design where it's like this, which messes me up. Nice. 5800 X3D or 12700K. Yeah, but who won the giveaway? Oh man, we still haven't announced the winner of that giveaway. That's supposed to happen this weekend. Hi, the 24 pin is vertical facing up. We got this. What's up, guys? Hi, Newbie and Ghost of M. Oh, this 24 pin vertical facing up? I like my X299. I've got the X299 dark, and that one's nice because it goes flat. All right, so the NVMe is in, memory's in, we've got our RGB cable routed. we need to put it in the case. Which actually, I need to check if this GPU is even going to fit. Last time we tried this, when the stream was having issues, we realized that I made a drastic mistake, and the GPU wouldn't have fit anyway. Not unless I did like a vertical mount, but I don't really want to do a vertical mount. So we've got a brand new 3070 here, Founders Edition. It's okay, Revan. My poor doggy. My poor dog. So this is a smaller card, substantially smaller than a normal card, so that might fit. We'll see. We'll see if it fits. Let's try it real quick. So this is the case we're using right here. Let me move this stuff out of the way. So we were using a H7 flow. I already have some of the liquid cooling set up here. I think this is going to work. I think this time we're good. The last time I did not think about clearances, and I had made a pretty big mistake on that front. But this looks like this is going to work out really well. And it's a 3070. People are going to go, oh, you should be putting a 3090 with that card. Oh man, please don't tell me it's rubbing on that stupid radiator fan. Okay, it's going to fit. We're rubbing on one of the fans with the IO shield, but it's going to fit. That's good. I like that. Alright, so let's see. GPU clear. Oh yeah, that's gonna fit just fine. Perfect. A nice compact 3070. Sorry, I'm reading up on the chat still. The official G-Tech. Yeah, it's G-Tech. Hey, Kevin. Sorry, guys. I'm getting caught up on the chats right now. Official G-Tech. Thank you, G-Tech. I'm glad to have you here. 4000D case and the power supply cable for it being barely just long to squeeze to the case and connect. Don't look nice now. I don't see why it would. Yeah. I love the 4000D case. It is a really good case. Let's see what the heck. Something's catching on this. Oh, what's catching? Maybe it's just not sitting right on that. I don't see anything. Let's try it again. For some reason, this motherboard was not laying flat. I know that it collides up top a little bit. Okay. Why is it like that? I am curious. I'm going to take this cover off again and give it a look. I feel like maybe it's not sitting properly. Could just be the way this sits on here. Ah. There we go. Now it's on there. But I did have to take that off just to make sure. No spoilers for the boys, by the way. Don't ruin it for me. I'll kill you, G-Tech, if you spoil it. You guys, people are sleeping on this NZXT Flow right now. But this H7 Flow is such a good case. Maybe it's because it's on the pricier side compared to like the 4000D. But my God, the cable management in this case is so good. For reference, I'm going to show you guys a commission build I'm working on right now. And this commission build, I actually have to finish it today. I'm waiting on some streamers. streamers. We'll bring this back. But I'm going to show you guys the cable management on this. This is a H7 Elite. But the cable management on this case is so good. And people don't realize. But look at this, guys. This is an H7 Elite build that I've been doing for somebody. Look at that cable management. It's so easy. And this has streamers. So it's going to have a 12 or a 3 8-pin GPU streamer as well. This is the streamer RGB controller. Yeah, this is a commission build. This is not the build I'm building today. I'm just showing you guys how good the cable management in these NZXT H7 H anything cases is. Like, this is crazy. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 RGB fans. And this is how the cable management looks. Really good. Plus the streamers. And there's the controller up here, which I have a ton of stuff plugged into that controller. It's just amazing how well you can cable manage in these NZXT cases. Like, this is pretty good. I don't think I used a single twist tie on this, honestly. Which I probably could clean some of these up with a twist tie, but I just didn't really see the need because the cable management bars do such a good job. This build is a very expensive build going out today. It's a 12900K build with a 3080 Ti or the Win 3, Kraken Z73, all that nonsense. But that's a commission that's going out today. This is the actual build we're working on today, which is the, this is an H7 Flow. This is a 3950X. We have got a 280mm Corsair Rad. Unifans, so we have 3 white unifans in the front. I was going for a white and black theme. 3 white unifans in the front, 120mm, 2 140 on the 280, and then I'm going to actually put another unifan right here. I've got a white one, so we're going to have this cool kind of white and black contrast, and then we're gonna have white extensions. I don't know, maybe it's not everybody's style, but I really like it. I think it looks really good with this contrasting white and black. I wanted to match the case, so it's really kind of centered around the case. So we have the white cable bar here. We're gonna have these white extensions. I think it's gonna look really good. And we're going to finish it today. So we should be able to finish it today. As long as my stream doesn't crap out. But we have 0 drop frames so far. So the new internet is working. Really exciting. Oh, I take pride in my cable management. I am a big cable management snob. So you got a T-Force Delta RAM here. I'm probably going to have to put a Corsair controller in here because I don't have the little... I might have the little adapter, I don't remember. Oh, Revan, you can watch, buddy. Yeah, let my dog watch us. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Do I have Cash App? My wife asking me silly questions. Do I have Cash App? Yes. Yes. I do. Oh, she needs me to pay for something. She's getting a car detailed and the guy only takes Cash App. All right, back to the build. Stop looking at my damn phone, right? All right. So we're using soft tubing. Unpopular for some, but we are going to use soft tubing for this. I'm going to turn that light down behind me a little bit. It's super bright. This camera is not really ideal for this. Still working on perfecting the stream setup. But we got our connection woes resolved. So the way this is going to go, I'm not going to put a drain in this because we're using soft tubing and because the pump is the lowest spot. This would be super easy for somebody to drain just by putting a bowl right here and then disconnecting the soft tubing. So normally I would put some kind of drain, but this just really, it's going to look kind of janky and counterintuitive to have a drain when it's just super easy to drain this system. Because it's just a CPU loop. We're not doing a GPU loop. Which might be unpopular for some, but I just didn't see the need to do a full CPU and GPU loop when we're using pretty average hardware. The 3950X can run kind of hot, but this is more of a kind of geared towards a workstation load. The market I'm going for, but we'll see. I'm gonna list it and we'll see who wants it. I think Giabachi asked if the PC is for sale. Multi-stream is a hassle sometimes. Okay, so we need to work out our cables. I'm obviously not going to put this in until I get the cables all sorted. So let's go ahead and do that. So we need to... maybe I can do this without having to take everything out. We can take the radiator out. That's not a big deal. I feel like I have to do that anyway because I didn't put the Unifan plug on it. This was all test fitment. You guys won't be able to see real quick because I'm taking this radiator off the top. Okay, because I still have to put a plug on this Unifan. We got to put a black plug on it. So I got to go find one. All right, I'll turn this back over so you guys can see what we're doing. So we're going to need to put these plugs in. I need to find CPU extensions. Thought I had them, but I didn't grab those. Where is that? Okay, CPU extensions. We need a white one. Find one. That's not it. Yeah, we might actually not do extensions for CPU. Not sure how noticeable that's going to be. Let's see. I might have to order another extension. Shoot! Thought one of these was a CPU, but I guess not. We're actually going to use... This is a black one. We don't want that in there. Oops. Another oops right there. Okay. Imagine not being in the Jawa stream. I know, right? Commissions still open? Yes. I do still have commissions open. I'm working on 2 commissions right now. One finishes today, so I will have a spot open though. Just know it's like a 2-week lead time for commissions, and that's really just because parts take forever to order. Parts and yeah, parts really. That's really the only thing that slows me down anymore. I kind of don't like the white extension. I kind of want to do black extensions. Stock cables for now, and then I'll swap them out later to black extensions. For the sake of the stream, we're going to do that. We're just going to do the stock cables, and yeah, we'll do that. We are actually going to use a, get it. We use a semi-modular power supply, which might not be a popular thing to do, but it lets the build go for a cheaper amount. So like, while normally I would probably sell this build for like, well, it's got a 3070, probably like 2200. Really depends. I can cut that price by like 80 bucks by using a semi-modular power supply. Now, this is a really, really good thermal take unit. But we can use this. They're never going to see the majority of these cables anyway. And we can save a little bit of money for the consumer and for us. Let's see though. I have to make sure this has 2 8-pin CPU. If it doesn't, then we can't use it. But it does. It doesn't matter. We're going to switch out for extensions later anyway, right? Okay. We should probably tie this motherboard down. And NZXT. And grab some NZXT. And okay. I'm just gonna use some screws from my screw collection. My daughter's passed out in the car. Big surprise there. Revan, quit whining, buddy. You've been out more than anybody today. My poor doggo he's whining. He's not happy. He says, I don't want you to stream. I want you to take me on a walk. But it is too hot. If anybody lives in the South, you know how dang hot it is right now. It is hot. If anybody has any platform questions, by the way, now would be a great time to ask them. So if maybe you're new to Java, or you've never bought anything on Java and you're curious about it, or maybe you're a seller, or you want to be a seller and you have a question, you can ask. We did an AMA yesterday, but I, of course, can answer any of those burning questions you might have that maybe we didn't cover in the AMA. Maybe. Unless it's a question about something with a roadmap that I don't know. But mostly I'll be able to answer. It's hot as shit. Yes. It is hot as shit. It's actually hot up here in the loft, too. I replaced the ceiling fan yesterday, and that's helped a little bit. Got a bigger fan, but it is still hot. We're just securing our motherboard down. All the screws. I am running out of fan head screws. That's amazing. I would never thought I would run out of these. It's been doing a lot of builds. All right, motherboard is secure in there. So now we can work on, let's see, what can we work on? I wish I had sleeved those. I might have to sleeve these to PC. They're just kind of ugly. I thought I'd be able to hide them pretty well, and I guess I can. I was gonna electrical tape them. Actually, you know what? I can do that. That doesn't look terrible. I can electrical tape those and make them look good. I only need to tape a small section of it anyway. Is the build for sale? Yes, this build will be for sale. Sorry, I thought I answered that already. That's a Twitch question. See ya, G-Tech. The AMA went pretty good. So, sorry, for some reason my stream is not scrolling the chat, so I have to keep scrolling it down. Stream went really well, though. The AMA went really well. So, lots of good questions. The winner of the gift card, it's amazing. Is somebody with like a bajillion comment karma. Guy has more karma than I have money. We're just gonna electrical tape a little bit of this. You're not really gonna notice on the build anyway, unless you're looking for it. It's old school. What we used to do before the days of fancy wires. You just electrical tape wrap everything. Some people aren't old enough to know that. So check that out. That's a lot better. It looks a lot better now. There's still a little bit on the top there, but that's better. See, now you can hardly notice it because the rest of it's going to be hidden. Okay, so let's start getting power cables hooked up. We are going to flip this around. I'll put extensions on probably off camera. We're just getting this functional for now. Make sure I have a SATA power on this. I don't. I need to add a SATA power to this power supply. This is such a good power supply, honestly. People sleep on semi-modular units, but you shouldn't. They're fantastic. So now I gotta find the wires for this one. It's not them. Sorry guys, be right back. If I can't find them, then I'll use a different power supply. Here they are. Here we are. Nothing can solve our problems with yeah. Hey man, I work with what I got. And why spend $10 getting myself some sleeving for one project? Alright, so now we have a SATA. They used to make power connectors so long. Look at how long this freaking SATA chain is. This is like 10 times longer than you get nowadays. Because they had to be this long. This isn't, I know it looks like it's used, but it's not used. It's actually new. I just had it for so long. Which is crazy to think of. So I took the drive cage out of the bottom of this just so we'd have more room for cables. Alright, so we are going to feed our CPU cables up above first. And then we are going to make sure that's CPU first. We're going to feed our CPU cables first. Kind of route this like that. And the reason we're doing this first is because those are the ones that have to reach the furthest. So we need to make sure that they're going to reach and that we can route them. Do that, and then we're going to switch this over on its side and get that power supply screwed in. Two, three. 1, 4 screws. 2 screws. 4 screws. Dude, SATA chains are the bomb. I use them a lot in my server. Well, I had to cut one of the cables because of modern drives being shucked. Oh my gosh. How do I fit this thing in here? I always forgot. Thermaltake used to use like some weird, not 100% square PSU designs. They were like kind of curved on the ends. They thought it looked sleeker, but it just kind of made it more annoying when you have to try and put it in a case. Like trying to find the holes for this damn thing. Hush, Revan. Quit whining, buddy. I literally can't find the holes for this power supply. Come on, where are you? Where are you? Oh, maybe I can't use this. Oh, no, I can't use this power supply. Okay. That's fine. We can't use this one. We'll have to go pick out a new one real quick. We can't use this power supply because it needs long screws. They did this with some of their power supplies. You need these long screws. I have them somewhere. I just don't know where they are. That's okay. It's better. We'll use a new power supply. We'll use a, what do we got? We have an 850 G5. We'll use that. We'll use an EVGA. There we go. Brand new power supply. So we'll use a brand new one instead. It'll up the cost of the build a couple bucks, but oh well. I don't think anybody's gonna complain. And that actually might work better because I have those 12-pin power adapters for Founders cards from EVGA. Maybe I should have done this to begin with. How's everybody doing today? Anyway, it is Friday. So what's everybody planned for this weekend? I am staying inside because it's hot and I don't want to go outside. Nice looking power supply. I like it. So we need a 24 pin. We need 2 CPU, 8 and a 4. You need 1 SATA, 1 SATA chain. That's what I like to do. I like to pick out all the cables I need and then put whatever I'm not using back in the box. That way I don't mix them up. I mean, it's not like a problem a lot of people would have, but I think we only need 1 of these. We'll use 2 just to be safe. It is a 30 series card, so they do have transient power spikes quite often, for those that don't know. Might be better if I switch the camera and move it so you guys aren't staring into a light. Place to message you about a commission. You can email me. I'll put my email in the Twitch chat. Yeah, you can email me, ryan@deathtech.com, if you ever want to do a commission. Hey, gaming workstations and services. Stock AM4 screws will hold that PC into place. Yeah, but then I have to use stock AM4 screws. I don't know how many extras I have of those. Probably not a lot. That is a good point. I can use that on another build. But that's all right. I probably should have been using a brand new power supply anyway. I mean, if I'm doing a semi high-end build, I don't know if people consider a 3950X high-end anymore. I would, but people scoff at me when I use a 3600 in a build. Say it's mid-tier trash. But I like 3600s and 5600s. They're nice. Alright, let me get this power supply in. I know my camera setups suck right now, guys. But, again, we're just starting the live streams. It's going to get better with time. First, it was the internet. Next, it's the cameras. I'm going to get some better camera mounts and better cameras. Microphone, I already got a good microphone, so we're good there. But I do need better camera mounts, and so you guys aren't staring at a blazing sunlight right now. But I just couldn't wait any longer. I wanted to do some builds. Who wants to keep waiting? I don't know why I screwed this in. I didn't put any of the cables on it yet. It's alright, we'll do it the hard way. You know what? We won't do it the hard way. We'll do it the easy way. We'll do it the power drill way. I got too distracted talking to you guys. Talking to myself. And I screwed in the power supply without the cables. That's what we would call a Linus Tech Tips move. Only I didn't drop anything, I guess. Spoiled now, I know. 5600X is such a good CPU. Dude, I have a... So people like think that I have like the most high-end system or whatever. Which I'm running an old 12900K or 12900X for our Minecraft server and my own media server. And my gaming PC is actually a 12400. I thought that was just more than I would ever need. And I was right. A 12400 is really no slouch. It's a great chip at a great price. I'm telling you, man, one of my commissions, I tried to convince them to do a Ryzen to lower the cost. And they were just like not having it. They had to have the Intel best of the best, the 12900K, which now isn't even the best. But that's what they wanted. Tried to convince them on Ryzen and would have saved them like $1,000. But you know what they say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Alright, so let's get our cables hooked up and then we can slap this PSU inside this case. Fantastic, cables are in. Look at that. I know people love sleeved extensions, but like I don't feel like every single build needs them. Sometimes I feel like something simple with RGB can be just as effective at looking good. Sometimes that's all you need is good RGB. Or a good theme. Power tools. Making PC building fast. Since 2001. Mad at me. Thinks I'm talking to him. You guys can't see my dog, but he's behind me in a ginormous, straight up apartment-sized crate. There's people who would look at his crate and ask, how much is rent? I'm moving in on Tuesday. Rev, you look better than most people do nowadays, buddy. You don't have a right to doggy complain much. Come on. Are you even building PCs if you're not using power tools? Yeah, see, I did the 12400 because I wanted to still be able to like 13th. What the hell? Yeah, I wanted to be able to upgrade to 13th gen. I did a B560 Strix board, which is a really nice board. Really happy with how that system turned out. Runs nice and cool, super efficient. I play games at 4K. I run a 3080 12 gig for my GPU. All right, so power supply's in. Let's get these cables going, and I'll show you guys kind of my logic for how I route the cables. So we're gonna go like this. We're gonna undo all these straps. So a lot of people do their cable management last, and I find it's a lot easier if you kind of just do it as you go. And then you have less cables that you're fighting with. So we're gonna run this in here. This LAN lead, we're gonna run this down because that's gonna connect down there. This, however, this fan cable, we're gonna kind of curve this up so that it runs back and it's gonna plug into the top of the motherboard. We need our second power supply cable. Be this CPU one. Oh, we have another fan cable here. That we can take out because we're not going to use that 3-pin fan. So our second power supply cable, we can run it in the same channel. I like to group things together. Run that in the same channel. And right here, we already have a good start. I'm actually going to shift this down a little bit. Get a little bit more slack out of this cable. And our 24-pin, we are gonna go ahead and route this into here a little bit too. It doesn't have to be perfect, we're just kind of getting an idea of like how the cables are gonna route. And we're gonna go ahead and secure this down. And yeah, we're gonna open these back up and add more cables as needed, but this is gonna keep this shit out of our way. It's going to keep it out of our way as we're working, as we're flipping the PC over and over. So we can put these in here. We're probably not going to do the last Velcro tie because we need to have a little bit of flexibility plugging those in. We'll go like this though. And right there, we've got some nice looking cable management already. And we can just kind of flip these over, port here. And now when we flip this over, we've already got a nice start to our cable management. We don't have to worry as much. I'll take all the I'm going to take all the remaining cables, stuff them in the basement for now. That way we don't snag on anything. Same thing with these other cables here. We're going to start routing them just to get them out of the way. So some of these are going into a fan controller. We have a unifans. So we can go ahead and put them in the fan controller. And then we can route them in the... I love unifans so much. So much. I don't know how manufacturers went this long without making a design like this, because like it was so needed. All right, we can go ahead and get this first strap in real easy. You guys probably can't see it because it's on the upper end of the camera. Easy. Look at our second strap. The less twist ties you, or not twist ties, zip ties you have to use in a build, the better. Just makes things so much easier. If you can just use whatever cable channels your case has and get it started going before you get everything done. I get like why people do cable management last, but like if you kind of do it as you go, it's just so much easier. So we're going to route this RGB cable. And all we have to do is loosen the strap a little bit. Then we can just tuck it in there. Start routing our other stuff here. So our USB Type-C header. This is our I/O, front I/O, our power button. We'll connect those up. Get these cables managed. Boom. Stick our USB 3 in there. It's gonna be hidden by the cable bar, so nobody's gonna see it. So we're just kind of routing all these cables. For anybody who just joined, we're just kind of routing all these cables so that when we flip it over, we're not worried about anything snagging. Hey Kylo, what's up, buddy? You guys are getting the cable management course. How Def cable manages. Very procedural. So we're just putting everything where it needs to go, because we don't want anything sticking out. Because if we flip this thing over and a cable snags or something, we can ruin our power supply. We could ruin a front panel header. Do a lot of bad stuff. We'll just flip this over. And kind of have some stuff routed, so we can go ahead and throw this on here. Yeah, I know they're not extensions, but honestly, extensions on this case with water cooling, I mean, it would be kind of blocked by the EK stuff here. Oh, the USB 3 on this one's not right there. It's on the bottom. But the Type-C is right here. Connect that up. Hopefully it's not upside down. It's upside down. Like I said, it was. That's on there. I keep forgetting we do need to put a SATA cable in this build, because we are using some SATA storage for cost measures to keep the cost down, because I want this to be a high-end system but still affordable. Plug that in. We're going to plug in our RGB for our unifans in case we don't want to use the unifan controller. Our HD audio. It kind of made me mad. There's a Jay's 2 Cents video where he straight up snips the HD audio cable, like saying like, I never connect this. And it's like, that's great, dude, but like, that's kind of wasteful, because what if you ever got rid of that case and somebody wanted to use that? we are going to route this water cooling cable route our pump cable. Flip it just to grab it on the other side. You guys don't even know how clean this build's going to be. We got a Corsair RGB cable we got to slot through here. Connect our power supply, CPU. Snipping off the HC audio. Is it girlfriend audio cable? I know, right? Darn girlfriend audio. Call it the gluten-free audio cable. Okay, there's one CPU connector. Now the next CPU connector. I just realized I forgot to do a Molex for the power supply because this pump takes Molex. That's an oops on my part. All right, we almost have all our stuff connected. And we can put that radiator back in. Fan and radiator. See if it'll fit. We're gonna smush these cables. I need to get a fan extension real quick. I use fan extension. So, pro tip for anybody getting into water cooling: always use a fan extension for your pump cable. And there's a reason I do that. So you want to use to get to that fan header if it's blocked, because that can be a very real issue you have. All right, grab a unifan cord, and I need to grab a fan extension. Where? Technically, I need to grab a Corsair RGB controller too, because I don't think I have. There's a specific adapter you need for these Corsair, damn Corsair blocks, and I don't know where mine is. I cannot find an extension to save my life. Where is it? I thought I'd set one out, and I didn't. Oh, no, that's not it. Sorry, guys. Digging through my storage right now for one. I think I found one. Yes, we got one. Got all the cables we need now. All right, we're good. So, I love using these Chromax extensions. I always save a bunch of them, because then I can tell the customer who buys it if they're having issues and need to replace the pump or whatever. I just say, oh, it's on the Chromax one. Okay, where's the CPU fan header? I think it's this one. And we're gonna connect the Unifan little cable too, just so it sends a signal. So we're gonna connect this. Then we're gonna connect this to the AIO pump header, and we're gonna connect the Unifan one to the CPU, because that's better. Okay, we'll do that. That's connected. I think that's all of our connections that we needed to make. Oh, except for USB 3.0. I gotta plug that in, because they put it on the bottom on this one. An odd placement nowadays. It looks really janky when you have to connect it. It just kind of sticks out. I don't know why motherboard manufacturers do that sometimes. All right, we can turn this. We are going to need our Unifan cable. And we're going to plug this onto our Unifan, the radiator, and then we're going to plug this back onto the top here, and we will be almost good to go. We can put the tubes in. So you guys actually might see me finish this build in the next 20 minutes. Very possible we can be filling this this up here in a minute. All right, better take a swig. Some delicious Dr. Pepper. Oh man, I did not do this fan placement the smartest. So it's gonna be like this. I'm gonna be able to see those cables on the corner. You guys can't see it, but I put it on the wrong corner. I think I need to swap these fans the other direction. Let's flip them over. We'll do that. We'll flip them over real quick. Move the build out of the way. We will do this super quick. We just need to rotate this that way, because I don't want these fan cables showing. That's ugly. What GPU and CPU? So we're going to use a 3070 FE card with a 3950X. I know it's kind of an odd pairing, but honestly a 3070 is pretty adequate for most workloads. The reason I'm using a 3070 is because it's the only FE card I have right now that would fit in this build the way we're doing it. Shit, that's going to be visible either way, isn't it? Will it? No, okay, that's right. I'm losing my mind. My pupper, Revy boy. You know, laying down, he's staring at me all side-eyed, mad at me. A schmexy clean build? Yeah, dude, that's the goal. I just really wanted to use these Unifans and an H7 flow. I just thought it would look really good. Slightly off-centered with our screw here. Got them shaky war hands, guys. Shaky war hands. Okay, I don't know why I don't have all the screws for this. I'll have to find the rest of the screws. Actually, we'll grab the screw thing and see if I can find them. I needed to grab some more radiator screws anyways, so I'll do that real quick. Those. Yes, you hear me grabbing screws. All right, we got screws. Okay. Deleting stuff. Kylo. Young man. Okay, turns out I have a ton of Corsair radiator screws for some reason. I don't know why, I haven't used that many of them. That's too long. Hey, there's one. I need one more. one more Corsair radiator screw. And there it is. Boom! That's why you keep all your screws, people. Get an organizer. Keep every single screw. If you ever take part of build for a flip, keep every spare screw. You never know when you might need that random radiator screw or random CPU mount screw. They always come in handy. Okay, we need some more radiator mount screws for Corsair as well, which 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Well, we don't need 4 more. 1, but we should use 4 more. 2, 3. Please tell me I'm not 1 Corsair radiator screw short. That would be comical and sad. Looks like I'm 1 Corsair radiator screw short. Oh, man. That's all right. We will just do 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do corners and 2 mid, which is more than enough. I'm gonna go put these away. Okay, guys. All right. You know, I was gonna give away a case if this stream had at least 15 viewers. But unfortunately, I only see a few viewers. I don't see 15. A real crying shame. I was going to give away a Corsair 4000D. But you know what, guys? I just can't do it for this few viewers. I need a little bit more viewer count than 4. Sorry, guys. It's the way a cookie crumbles sometimes. Alright, so now we can put this in. We can put it in the case. Okay. This is going to be an interesting squeeze. We need to squeeze this radiator with these fans into this case. I think it can be done. It just might be a little ugly. Okay, it can be done. You guys aren't going to be able to see much because I have to flip this vertically and, well, I don't have an 8-foot camera. So you're going to have to bear with me for a minute. Not Dr. Disrespect, I don't have a 6-foot vertical leap. Oh, come on. Oh, it does fit. I thought it wasn't going to fit real quick. Because those damn CPU cables were being a pest. But we are in business. You guys will be able to see it here shortly. I guess I could like tilt this. Kind of like tilt this camera down to... There we go. Now you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. We've got it. The radiator in place. Screwing her down. This is gonna be a sick build. So sick. Much sad. Yeah, add people in the Discord. See if you can get people in there. Gotta get the 3-cam setup. I mean, I can technically do a 3-cam setup. I'm working my way to it. Working my way to it. It's not there yet. Yeah, the H7 Elite is actually a really cool case. I mean, barring the front glass panel, which, you know, I know we all don't like those. All right, I actually got to try and push this radiator forward a tiny smidge. Tiny smidge. Core 2.0. God. If Core is in the chat right now, ban him. I don't even care. I don't care. If he's in the chat, ban him. Not that I don't like Core. It's just he's a causes problems. Cheap mic arms on Amazon for $5. That's what I gotta do that, dude. If you just so you guys know, I'm not talking to myself. Thomas is on Twitch chat talking to me because I'm streaming this on Twitch as well, on my Twitch account. Okay, all right. We're in business, guys. We're damn near done. We are really close to being done. So you guys can see. I think we can start connecting cables, or not cables, tubes. I think we're good to start doing some tube routing here. Make sure this is not rubbing against that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so that's okay. Make sure it's not rubbing. It's real close. I kind of feel like it might be. No, it's close, but still appears to be okay. I don't like the way that looks. Robbie. I'd love to be on Twitch, but I thought it would be on Jawa Twitch. I don't have, so the problem is I created my OBS account is off of my Twitch, and I had to link the YouTube to my Twitch. It's a mess. I'll have to fix it eventually, but right now this is what we got. Okay, tubes. Tube routing. We are using black tubing. We are using soft tubing. It is a soft tubing build. So that one is actually going to go like this into a right angle. And this one is going to go down to here. So this is going to go like this. Corsair blocks are not directional, so it doesn't matter. They don't have a flow plate. For anybody that doesn't know that. They don't have a flow plate, so you can make it flow in whatever crazy direction your heart desires. I need to get some scissors or my tube cutters. Where the hell my tube cutters are. This is the problem when you have kids, is you just can't leave sharp shit around. And so, there they are. So you have to move stuff where your kid ain't gonna find it, and then you forget where it is. So here's our tube cutter. Simple tube cutter. So this is how we're gonna route our cables, or our tubes rather. This one we're gonna do kind of like this. Maybe, well, let's see. We might actually go like that. Let's see how this looks. drug dealer. What the hell are you guys talking about in my chat? Y'all doing drugs? Oh! God damn it, Bobby. I keep that thing on me. God damn it, Bobby. It's not screwing in. Oh, this cut isn't straight. They do have a directional flow. The X7 does, and the X5 does not. They don't have a jet plate. I mean, I've taken them apart. They don't have it. Not like it matters. It's a maybe a 2C difference. My personal system is actually flowing the wrong way, and it does have directional plates on mine, and there's like no difference in temps. God damn. Are these tubes the wrong size? Please tell me it's not the wrong size tubing. Oh, it's screwing down now. Okay, let's securing. Good sign. Is this a loop build? It is a loop build. It indeed is. Okay, let's see. So this, we can go like that. Or I can make it flow to that. I think I'm gonna do this to there. And then I'll have this flow here, which I might have to do an angle on. We'll cut it about right here. If we need to, we can cut more. So we can do this. This will be fine. This is fine. My dog is getting mad at me. My dog's mad. He's behind me, looking at me, saying, "What are you doing? You're on a live stream. You're not walking me. What is this crap?" Alright, guys. I swear this never happens to me. It's what you call performance anxiety. I swear this has never happened to me before. Oh, this thing is gonna be a real rape bastard to get on here. The problem with this tube, I love it, but getting fittings on over it is such a mess. But once it's on there, that stuff does not come off. These tubes might actually be slightly too big diameter for these fittings, because they're not metric. It's power tubing. Oh, hold on, guys. My wife just messaged me. Okay, never mind. My wife doesn't need me help. I think we're getting it on there. This person never has to switch out a part. Okay, well that's on there-ish. It's threaded. I'll probably get it later, the rest of the way. So this we are going to do, this tube's going to go up to there, and then this is going to go there. Let's see, that might be too tight of a bend. We might have to go up like this, which is actually, I kind of like that. That's kind of cool, actually. If we go like this. I do need another right angle, though. A couple of them. We'll disappear and find some right angles. Oh! In our big box of right angles. Yeah. There's one. Oh, yeah, another one somewhere. Somewhere on this desk is another right angle tube fitting. Or on the floor. Oh, it's on the floor. I lied. So, I kind of like the idea. I wonder if that would fit in there without a... Revan, hush, buddy. You're a good doggy. But you are such a big whiner. Oh. Pogs. Poggers. What are we poggering? Oh, I'm stupid. Here's the other right angle. I was looking and it was right there in front of me. Alright, so what we can do is we can do this one as a right angle too. We need one to go straight up, and then this one's gonna go like this, like a little arc. I think that'll actually look kind of cool. I mean, what do you guys think? Is that dumb? Sniff calls? That's an interesting Twitch name. Sniff calls. I'm digging it. There was somebody in our AMA yesterday, and their name was like, it's like Poop Wagon or something. Loved it. Love it. Okay, so I'm thinking, tell me guys if this is dumb. I don't know. I like it. I think it looks simple and kind of different. We're going to do like a U. So we're going to go like this with one of the tubes, which will be a really short U. It'll be more like this. I think that kind of looks cool. And then this one's just going to go straight up to there. Oh, thanks for the sub. What's the spec for that PC? I think it looks good. So this is a 3950X. Answering somebody on Twitch. It's a 3950X, so Ryzen. We're gonna put a 3070 in it. I could probably put a better graphics card, but an FE card's the only thing that's gonna fit in this kind of short length. Like you can, here, I'll show you guys just so you see how much room we're working with here. Because of the water cooling, we can only fit a card of a certain length. I originally wanted to put a 69 or a 6900 XT in here, but it's just not feasible. I'll show you guys what I mean. I'll grab a 6900 XT. I could put a 3090 in here, honestly. I think it would actually fit. Let's see. I think a 3090 would fit. Oh, so close. Oh yeah, a 3090 would actually fit. A For the Win 3 card would fit. So I could put a 3090 in here. Technically. That's doable. Or I can stick... So like, here's the original card I was going to put in. Obviously too long. I don't know, what do you guys... I don't know if a 3090 with a 3950X would sell. Maybe. What do you guys think? 3090, 3950X? Or a 3070 like I planned? Because that actually would fit. Technically, it would fit. Yeah, look at that clearance. What do you guys think? Yeah, I know the red edge is so stupid. The lips, as they call them. What do you think, guys? Should we do this? A 3090, or is that too high end? Is that nobody's gonna buy that? Or is a 3950X and a 3070, is that a bad combo? So this is the alternative. Honestly, I think this looks a little bit more... It matches a little bit better with the rest of the aesthetic. Sure, it's a lower end card. Yeah, mid-range is more likely to sell. And honestly, I'm not going to charge a ton for the 3950X. We'll stick a 3070 in it, and maybe I'll add the option for somebody to upgrade to a 3090. I'll add as like a $700 option or something. I think that would be fair. That's on there. Okay, we're gonna put this one on this end. Hush, Revan, you're fine, buddy. My dog is just whining up a storm. He just wants all the attention. God, this tubing is such a pain in the ass. Okay, we'll cut about there. Works. 3070 is cleaner, yeah. Okay. Consensus is 3070 is the way to go. Because I'm not going to charge like an insane amount for this, I don't think. Even though it's got water cooling, it's... I mean, most people would probably prefer an AIO. I just think this looks cooler. Looks more industrial. So, and then we're going to do this loop like that. So before I put this tube on, we're actually going to do that one. Because it's going to be real hard to get to if we do that right now. We're just cutting the tubes to size. Take that out. This is a cool build. This is a cool little build. I wasn't sure how I would like this idea, but I really like this. It's turning out. We're gonna leak test it. I think I've got some EK Clear that we'll use. I wanted to dispel a pretty bad stigma people have about coolants. People think that like solid coolers or coolants are bad, that they can muck up your components, which yeah, sure they can. But a lot of the times I've noticed when people have coolant that mucks up their components, they didn't properly flush their radiators. I've done a lot of water cooling builds, and I only had an issue with the solid coolant once. And it was a bad batch of Mayhem Pastel. And it was a very well-known bad batch. Other than that, I've never had any issues with pastels or solids or anything like that. And I've done a lot of water cooling builds. It's a pain in the ass to get this. The good news is, because it's so damn hard to get on, I don't think it's gonna come off in shipping. It's taking the might of Thor to get this fucking tube on. Hope I'm not screwing up the seals on this fitting. Yeah. Let's take a break. Honestly, I'm going to take this off, screw it on, and put it back in. Just to get it wore in a little bit. Wear it in a little bit. It should work. It's the right size. It's just getting over that initial kind of hump. There we go. And now this will actually thread in. I'll go ahead and cut this tube longer than I need it, and then I'll just trim it down. That way it's not flopping around. So, tighten this tube. Kind of a no-no. There we go. There we go. You look quiet in the chat. Like I picked the wrong time of day to do this. I don't know when the best time to do a stream like this is. Damn. It's hard to get on. Oof. Sweaty hands. All right, now what's going on there? Okay. All right. So we're gonna go like this. Kind of like this. Yeah, so I'm gonna cut it right here. It's okay if it's a little short, we'll make it up. All right. Like that. Perfect. Death, you see what happened in Discord? No, what? Fill me in, dude. Somebody fill me in. I want to know. Don't leave me in the dark. I'm guessing some bad shit, though. Somebody being a dick. Don't leave me in the dark, guys. Tell me what happened. Somebody being a racist or something. Y'all know we don't like that. Somebody fill me in so I don't have to go look at Discord and interrupt the stream. Sexual harassment of the keycap girl. Wow. Okay. Well, hopefully we banned whoever that was immediately. Because that's unacceptable. Everybody should feel safe in our Discord. And I do not stand for sexual harassment. Alright, now I gotta look. You guys make me real curious. Where we go? Oh, God. We already had a gross person on Jawa. My God. Oh, shit, guys. That's awful. Well, that means that we'll probably have to do some kind of message moderation or something. Damn. That's gross. I never understood that kind of stuff, honestly. Oh, man, this thing's such a pain in the ass. Hands are killing me, guys. It's hard to get this stuff on there. My hands ain't what they used to be. This tubing might be the wrong kind of tubing. I'm actually going to see real quick if I have some other tubing I can use that might be the right kind. I feel like the size is wrong on this stuff. Let me check my inventory. I have more tubing somewhere. Dang it, Bobby. Bull! Tubing. I have some clear tubing. I don't want clear tubing, I want black tubing. Hey, there's something. Hey, black tubing. Okay, this stuff might be the right. I think the tubing I was using is slightly too big. I think the EK stuff is slightly too big. We will swap this stuff out because I don't want somebody to end up having to try and replace parts and not being able to do it because the damn tubing's stuck. Rookie move. Yeah, Jesus, this stuff is on there. Luckily, tubing's cheap. Alright, guys. Let me fix these. Let me make sure this tubing's the right size. I don't want to, like, struggle on camera and you guys see me all dad-like and sweaty. I don't want to get sexually harassed for being a cute-looking, sweaty dad. Revan? Hush, buddy. You need to stop whining. You're a big doggy. Oh, God. I can't get this tube out. They say don't use tools when working with your fittings, and I cannot get this tube off without tools. Lesson learned. Use the right tubing size. Don't use EK tubing with American fittings. Ew, this one's got corrosion on it. I gotta fix that. There we go. Getting all the gross, wrong tubing off right now. $20 Phillips. Hey, 45 miles per gallon. I wish, dude. I wish. I filled up my truck today and it cost me $80. And that was for like 20 gallons, somewhere around there. Yeah, expensive. All right, we're done fixing these tubes. Hopefully I don't screw these fittings up. We'll find out during the leak test. Because it's very possible that I messed up the seal in the 90s. Trying to squeeze these stupid ass fittings on. This tube not fitting. Alright, we're going to try this different tubing real quick. And see if it's easier to put on. My poor hands. My poor dad hands are just terrible right now. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Well, it fits over easier. That's a good sign. I feel like the internal. Oh, I need to pay these guys. Oh, I gotta do something real quick, guys. Gotta pay for my wife's car detailing. Pay $90. Okay. $90. Holy smokes. Sorry, guys. Just a second. I'm sorry. I need to pay this guy 70. Pay. Ugh, Cash App is so annoying. Damn it. Sorry guys, hold on a second. Almost done. the hell, guys? I'm a walking wallet, guys. Don't get married. Just kidding, get married, it's awesome. Da, 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 da. Okay. Okay, sorry guys, took me a minute. This tube is gonna be such a pain in the ass to get on here. But we will prevail. We will prevail, boys and girls, maybe. Oh, just the tip. I'm gonna take this off so I'm not putting pressure on it. I feel like I was putting pressure on that. The pump reservoir. I don't want to put pump pressure on that. All right. Good sign. That's on there. Let's see how much easier it is to thread. Probably not much easier, but still somewhat easier. Not easier at all. Dad strength. Urgh. I call upon the other power of dads. I call upon the power of the dads. Okay, it's kind of going on now. I just had to call upon the dad strength of my forefathers. Okay, it's threaded. It's on there. It's threaded. It's not completely. I don't know if people actually do thread these completely. I feel like that's damn near impossible. That's tight enough. I kind of want to do a right angle on that. Kind of. I don't think I have it. Another right angle though. So yeah, we won't do that. You guys see that though? I had to call upon the power of fatherhood. It's a power that you understand and mothers also possess in their own way. Alright, we're going to cut this right there. Hope that's long enough, otherwise it's going to be a rough day. I think that's good. I think that'll work. All right. All right. We're in business. Ugh. Ugh. No ribbon. Quit your whining, buddy. I'll take you out here in a little bit, okay? I promise. What was 90 bucks? We're gonna Discord. It wasn't 90, it was 70. She just is terrible at providing context. She told me it was 70 plus 20 tip total. But what she meant to say was it's $70 total with tip. So that was almost a big financial error of $20. All right. I think that's on there. Yeah, we're good. So these are definitely the right size tubes. The other ones were not. The other ones were too big. So, oops. It's kind of dumb. What is my... Hold on, guys. 1 second. Holy crap, this car detailing, guys, is actually super cheap. It's a mobile car detailing too. So she went to them this time, but for $5 extra, they come to you. So I'm like, heck, for $5. Yeah, that's fine with me. Come back to me and do my truck. Oh, that tube's perfect. All right, I gotta put this tube on to do the U. And then we're almost done. Here, we'll take this. I have this stuff called tube lube, but I don't think it works for this. I think short of soaking it in hot water would be the only way to make this easier. What's worse is you're trying not to put too much stress on the fitting too, on the 90. But there's only so much I can do. Come on, guys. Ah! Because I'm sweaty. I'm sweaty and my hands hurt. Ugh. That's like the one thing that people don't realize is that hard tubing, all you gotta do is bend tubes. Soft tubing, you gotta fit these goddamn things over. They don't want to work. They do not want to stretch over them. Because you're trying to put a tube that's barely big enough to fit over a barb. And then you have to cinch it down. Almost. This would be easier if I took the ram out, but... Alright, I'm going to take the ram out. Somebody's probably watching me do this laughing because they're like, oh, there's an easier way. And I don't know it. I gotta get the damn threads on there. Oh, it's so close to. Handbrake. I have a tough grip and tough hands, but damn, is this taking out of you? Oh, it just hot it too. Had it and it slipped. That's why it's fitting gonna be weak as shit. Alright, handbrake again. Oh!
Now, we got to do it now. We got to get it in the hole.
We'll do the double finger method. Sounds terribly inappropriate. Oh, this thing sucks. Guys, I don't want to do this anymore. Hard tubing is easier. Change my mind. Ah, bastard. I know they say not to use tools, but fuck that. I'm using tools. This is stupid. At least to turn it once. They say not to do this, but I'm doing it. I'm sorry. I just don't have the grip right now for it. Is it terrible? Yeah, kinda. Alright, that's on enough for me. Not coming off. I'm gonna go like that. That one's gonna be difficult too. I'm gonna do this to myself. Ah, come on. Come on, you bastard. I'm glad there's not a lot of people watching me struggle. Maybe humiliating at this point. Oh my god, dude. Oh! This is painful. Son of a bitch. I might do the soak them in warm water thing people do. I just don't like keeping water by my PC components. And a wet tube flailing around inside of a PC is never a good thing. Alright, it's kind of in there. Almost got it. That's good enough for now. And of course, the tube is like not how I wanted it either. It's kind of bent. I have to heat it up just to fix the flexibility part of this. All right, well that's about on there, so that's good. I have to cheat a little bit here. Yeah, I can't do that. It's like malleable, but not malleable as I want it to be. My brother-in-law's home. Maybe I can make him do this. See, it looked cooler in my head because I pictured this working a lot more in line with me and not fighting me all the whole time. Let's see if it even turned. It ain't even turning. The real ones are watching. Yeah, they do. So like people will soak these in warm water so that the tube's more flexible. I hate these tubes because they're so like they twist and then it's not where you wanted it. It's kind of okay. My favorite. Because now it's going to kind of interfere with this one. It kind of sucks. Well, this one can jut out a little bit, so that's not so bad. I can go like that. Alright, we already have a tube cut for this. Warm water go. Yeah, but if you put the warm water, then you have warm water near your PC. That's not really a good thing to me. Alright, I'm actually going to do the bottom one first, because that's going to be the one that makes me struggle. Actually, you know what? I don't want to do the warm water thing, but I might have to. These things are really taking it out of me. This one's almost on there. Hey, why was this one not as bad as the other one? Go on there. Okay, let's see. Now, Robin, Quit whining. So right here, we want to cut it about there. That'll be perfect. Really kind of working on here. Almost got it. And it's on there. All right. Voila. Loopish, complete-ish. Let's put the RAM back in at least. If we can. Okay, the RAM should fit. It's just giving me a little trouble. Alright, the RAM's okay. Touching a little bit, but it's okay. It's not causing it to go any which way. There we go. Whew. Yeah, the OGs are still here. See that. We can actually put our GPU in now. So we can get that out of the way. All right. Looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Looks pretty good, pretty slick. I can get this compression fitting on. Compression ring. I know I can. Believe in myself. Can't do it now, I'll do it later at least. Alright, well, maybe we'll just test them with the compression rings off, because we don't need them. We don't 100% need them on there. Tell me this fitting really was rubbing against there. That's annoying. Let's get the EK logo back in there, which is our anti-tornado, I don't know what to call it. Our anti, what's wrong with this thing? Anti-cyclone, that's what it's called. Okay, so that fitting does not like this. Maybe I can move this up a tiny bit. Maybe. I'm gonna try and move it. The radiator's rubbing. slightly. Let's try and move it up a little bit. Can't see what it's getting hung up on though. Getting hung up on a screw, I think. Yeah, take the radiator out real quick and put it back in. Just enough to get the screw out. One of the corner radiator screws is rubbing, and that's why I can't move it. There we go. Now we should be okay. Now we're good. So you guys can't really see anything. I'll move the build in a minute. Okay. Hands are tore up. Whew. That was a huge pain. Let's see how we're looking now. I think we cleared it. If not, then oh well. And we clear it. Barely. Barely clear it. I could probably actually lower this slightly. Very slightly lower this. That might help. We'll do that. A tiny bit. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Those tighten later. Yeah, that's I think that's complete for the most part. Missing one fan, that's what we're missing. We need to do the fan on. We did another uni fan. So we gotta take the old fan out. Okay. The old. The old fan in with the new. And with the other unit fan. This one has exhaust. Along with this. I think it'll fit. Hush, Revan. People don't think I'm mean to my dog. I love my dog. He gets out a lot. He's just in his crate right now because nobody's home. All right. All right. Last Unifan's in. Oh, shit, I heard my daughter and my wife are home. Stream here before posting. My doggy really wants out. All right. So, show you guys the mostly finished product. Anybody who's still here, and chat's dead. You guys dead chat. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Obviously, I gotta finish tightening these down. I haven't done it yet. Let's see. We do need our 12 pin for the GPU, just at least to test. Or 16 pin, however many pins it is. Our lots of pin adapter. So we do need this, at least to test. And get it in there. We're gonna need this, at the very least, to test it. Revan, lay down. Lay down. Lay down, Rev. Lay down. Good boy. I feel like I should tighten these down, but oh well. Yeah, that build is mostly done. Check out the wiring on the back and just see if we can finish. If there's anything that needs to be done. We do need to run a SATA cable. This we can just run straight down through here. So this is what we do here. Move it so you guys can see. This is pretty easy. Cables managed. Very dead chat. Yeah. I bet if I had mentioned that I'd be doing a giveaway, people would have been all over this, but I didn't want people to come just for the giveaway. I wanted it to be because people are here, we're doing a giveaway. But such was not in the cards for the stream today. So sorry guys. Skip Tuesday so you can get your card. Nice. Is that when it comes in the mail, I'm guessing? Hold on, Revan. We'll go out here in just a minute. And we'll end the stream here in a moment for my doggy. Because doggy needs to go out. But we can at least connect some stuff up. That's that. That's that. We have a couple more cables right here we need to connect. Luckily, these are Unifans, so Just slap that in right here. This is the beauty of the Unifans. I've got one controller right here for all these fans. Love it. And I can easily route these cables. I'm gonna go like this. And then route them underneath this one. Just like this. Look at that, nice and clean. There's this Unifan cable, which is going to go right onto there. So the way we can do this is we're going to go like this. Take the controller off for a second. This. Boom. Put it back down. Like this. Boom. We're actually going to loop these around this tie so that they tuck in right there. Nice and clean. You can't see it. There you go, nice and clean. Now you've got this errant RGB cable. I think I can use this controller. The Corsair controller. I think I can use that. I kind of didn't want to. I really like having so many controllers. But this one I can probably hide right here on the bar. Like I can hide it like this. Actually on the bar. This. That. Probably hide it like that on the actual cable management bar. And then this SATA goes down here with the USB 2.0 that it requires. Filling the loop. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna fill the loop right now. My dog's he's hooting and hollering back there. He's crying up a storm. So I don't know if I have time to fill the loop. Let me get a sticky thing to stick that down. So one thing I always recommend, guys, is if you build a lot of systems, have some of these like wall hanging strips. So these things, they're great for sticking stuff like this controller. So I can slap one on there, command strip. That. That'll help hold it down. I can do that. Put that like right here. There. Yeah, I don't think I can fill the loop today, just because my dog is losing his mind. I don't want him to go potty in his crate. He'd give me the sad eyes. It's okay, Revan. Revan. All my Star Wars nerds probably know who Revan is. Okay, put that right there. Now I just need to find a little USB cable to connect that. Take a death ray. All right, doggo needs it. So this I can actually do with the other cable, and I can zip tie it. So it'll be the only zip tie I use for this. So we'll zip tie that. We do need to add a, I'll do that before I forget. I need to add a Molex for the pump. We'll open up our EVGA box, grab Molex out of here. Hopefully that's not on the opposite side of the power supply like I think it is. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? SATA. The very upper back corner where I can't reach it. SATA 1, SATA 2, SATA 3. Yeah, it's in the very back, naturally, of the power supply. So I'll have to take the power supply out to do that real quick. Here, we'll just do that real quick. Doggo can wait. Doesn't take that long to drill anyway. Yeah, hopefully we start getting consistent viewership. I'll do some different stuff, like I'll play games next week, I think. I don't have any builds set for next week. Or we'll do something interesting like a laptop repair, because I think I have some laptops coming in that might need repairs. That's something people probably haven't seen. Alright, power supply. We actually only need one of these VGA cables, so we're going to take it off. I'm going to take off the other one. Where did I put that Molex? Oh. I'm losing my mind. Right here. There we go. Laptop repair would be dope. Yeah, depends on how busted they are. That could be like a just straight up fail video of me struggling with a busted laptop screen. Okay. Oh, get the power supply in place. Okay. Come on. All right, W. The W. Come on. I do not want to go in. I hate power supplies. There we go. Whew. Drop the screw. Drop the screw. Got it. There we go. All right. Whew. W's all around. SATA cables. So this is a 2 terabyte SATA. Go ahead and plug this bad boy in. Luckily we don't have to cable manage this. We can just stick it in the basement. Nobody notices. We just shove that bad boy in the basement, and then we shove it out this end. And our Molex. Hook our pump up. Just shove everything in the basement. Well, dang. It's nice and cable managed. You need a SATA power. You need to shoot one of those up onto here. You do this one. Just tuck it down. So, go like this. Let's plug down. Nice and clean. Playing Apex, dude. I love playing Apex. Oh god, horror games. I don't know, guys. I'm a big coward when it comes to horror games. Phasmophobia. I've seen people play that and it looks spooky. I'd play it though, I guess. If I can get Rand to play it, I'll play it. Get somebody to pay for it, I'll play it. Okay, that is cable managed. We do need a USB for this, which I'll find later. I think that's it as far as the cables. Oh, we do need there's a SATA for this. Where is it? This thing. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, shoved up here. Yeah, we need to plug this in. We need power for the RGB. I think that's all of our power connectors. I think this one... Oh, no. Ha! Look at that. I'm missing all kinds of SATA power. And plug that. We'll plug this one because it's still got some reach into here. And this one doesn't have any reach left, so we're going to plug it into this down here. Would have had no RGB or fans or anything. Grave mistake. Now it's mostly done. We just need a USB 2.0 for the Corsair RGB. It should be it for this. I normally don't like having 2 sets of RGB like that, but I really can't do a ton about it currently. So wherever we find our temporary, I do have a power, one of those EVGA power things for the founders cards in the mail. It's not here yet, so that we won't have this ugly pigtail, this ugly thing. It'll just be a direct cable. Come on. Doesn't want to go in. Come on. I know it's the right way. There we go. That's not too bad. Even that isn't terrible. Not great. We've got our I'll try and connect this real quick. I've got a burst of finger strength. It's kind of on there. This thing's such a pain. I really doubt this would ever blow off if I left the compression ring off. But aesthetics and whatnot. That's starting to thread, so that's on there. That's on there. It's threaded. Maybe we will fill it. Maybe. G-Tech, huh? Kind of like the two-tone? I wish I could get these on more, but I don't think I can. Like, I don't think I have the finger strength, honestly. Okay. I don't know. You guys think we should fill it? No. I'll connect this tube to this little SATA boy here. Should we fill it? I think I could fill it. There you go. So really, we just need USB 2.0. And then we can fill it and test it. Uh-oh, cable's sticking out. Fill it, test it. Fill, test it. Fill, test it. Leak test. Leak test. What do you think, guys? Leak? Leak test? I leak tested. I gotta change cameras here. Alright. We can move this camera over here-ish. Somewhere. Out of the way here. Technically, we could leak test it, I guess. Clear some space. I can move this to a face cam. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? You try and fill it? Cam swap. tasty beverage. We could try and fill it. I think I have some clear fluid somewhere. I think I do. Let's see. I know I have clear fluid somewhere. I just can't remember where. Oh, right here. I do have clear. I probably could just dump it directly in. Got top back on. Let's see. See all the PC boxes in the background? Yeah, I got a few. Because I'm working on some projects. This camera's autofocus is garbage. I gotta put it farther away or something. The autofocus on this camera just is terrible. Okay, guys. I think we can try it out. Let me get a... I need to get a test power supply. Get my test power supply. Where the hell is it? There, guys, I'm trying to find something that goes with my test power supply that I use. Makes it easier to use. But I don't know where to put it. Everything's a mess since I moved. Oh, I found it. This test power supply I use is like janky looking. So I have a box I made for it. Because I only ever use this thing for like water cooling and testing fans. So I made a box. I just took it out when I moved for, I don't know why. But this power supply, I have a switch on it that I use. Make sure this thing works still. So we just need a Molex. Shove the rest of the stuff back in here. All we need is a Molex. Just throw this back on here. So yeah, test power supply. Board. There we go. Test the power supply. Gotta plug it in. Plug it in. Plug in our loop. Power. Do the Molex. Oh, it's plugged in yet. About to test this loop. Oh. All right, try this again. Not powering on for some reason. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I don't know why that wasn't working. Now it is. It worked for a second. Haha. Dad chat, huh? I don't see any leaks yet. Add more coolant. No leaks, add more water. lid back on, and let's try it again. Why is this not turning on? Hello? Hello? Weird going on with this thing. Not working. There we go. And that's a good sign. No leaks. It's running, and it's not leaking. At least that I can see. Guys, it's running. I don't see any leaks. Looking good. I can hear the pump running. It's looking good. No leaks. Mission accomplished. What's more liquid in it? Big dub. What the hell was going on with my test power supply? It was giving me trouble. I had to mess around with it a little bit. Now it's working. Like the second I put everything away, it's gonna start going splurting out and leaking. Okay, we shut it off, turn it back on, let it run again, see if there's any changes or leaks. If not, then that's a good sign. That is a successful loop build. They said it couldn't be done on screen. They said that Death Tech would fail, but he prevailed. And he made a dope machine. That's running. Yep, it's leak testing right now. I don't see any drips. I don't see any drops. I don't hear any splishes or splosh. We're good. We did it. Guys, we did it. This camera sucks. Hello? Hello, Razor. Why does it keep auto-focusing like that? Literally nothing's changing. Ah! You guys see any crazy leaks that I don't see? Epic gamer moment. 420, blah, blah, blah. Alright, well, I'm going to conclude the stream and go walk my dog. And I'm going to leave this running for like an hour and see if any leaks pop up. And if not, then I'm going to finish hooking it up and maybe I'll play some games on it on Monday or this weekend. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream, guys. Appreciate you having me. Nice. AMD stock cooler if we keep a Ryzen 7 5800X for about 2 weeks. Yes, as long as you don't like overclock it. That's a Twitch question. So before I leave, I'll answer that. But yeah, 1x_Krato, a Ryzen 7 5800X. Yeah, stock cooler can technically keep it cool. It might thermal throttle, but you're not going to kill the chip if you leave it on that for 2 weeks. It's perfectly safe. It's just not a long-term solution. But anyways, any other questions like that, find us on the Jawa Discord, ask there. I'll be on there all day. But I'm going to go walk my dog. And thank you guys for showing up. Next week I'll do a giveaway. Maybe I'll give away a keycap, that Jawa keycap. I bought a bunch of them. Let me know what you guys want me to give away. But I'll probably do like a case or something. All right, guys. I'll see ya. Blurry Death Tech. Blurry. I'll fix that shit.